Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. I hope you're doing fantastic out there. In this video today, we have another offering from Fire Maple. This is their Polaris pressure regulator gas stove. I'm very excited about this one. I want to say thank you to Fire Maple right off the bat for sending this stove out for review. Why Polaris? Smaller and lighter pressure regulator valve. That's cool, especially when you're in colder temperatures or if you're getting low on fuel, stuff like that. Ultra light and compact. It's wind resistant. This is good for expeditions, trekking. If you're a motorcycle person like me, you can put this, build yourself a little kit and use this stove, and it'll get you down the road, get your meals cooked, and it's not going to be heavy. Camping gas stove made out of stainless steel and aluminum alloy. Here are the dimensions: 1.9 inches by 3.2 inches. That's the folded dimensions. 2.7 ounces, and it puts out 8,530 BTUs. This is fantastic. There's a diagram of the stove, so if you get curious about what a specific part is, like let's just say number 3 for example, right here, that is called the ejector. So very neat. Let's go ahead and open this package up. As you can see, everything comes packaged very well, and my first impression is, wow, I like the plastic case. I didn't expect that. We have, it looks like a user manual, instruction manual for the stove. So very nice. And these are pretty simple. I'm not going to get into detail on this. It's a stove. You plug it onto a fuel canister and you light it and it burns. That's what it does. So there's not really a need to look at the instructions for that. So I like this case. That is very strong, very durable filling case. So here's a look at the stove. That is a nice looking stove. Very big burner heads, so you're going to have a nice wide flame distribution on the bottom of your pots. Very cool. The legs just fold out, and they have these little dents in them, which the dents come up and they click in those little holes. Hopefully you're able to see that. They pop in. There's one, second one. It just kind of clicks in. That is really cool. I like that a lot. You fold this out, and that's your valve, and the regulator is all inside of here. So that is fantastic. Fits a standard Lindell fuel canister. So like your IsoPro fuel canisters, this is the stove for that. Look at that, how they're like at an angle. It's kind of cool looking. That is a neat looking stove. I really like the way this stove looks and feels. It feels very good. We're going to thread it onto the fuel canister. There we go. And I'm going to take it down away from the wind and we'll fire it up. So there's a look at the Polaris. Let's just turn that. There we go. Nice. I like that. Set that on there. And now we can bring that water to a boil. Now, one of the things that I really like about these stoves that have a regulator on them is they seem to be more fuel efficient than stoves that don't have a regulator. They do better in cold temperatures, and they also do better when you're running out of fuel. This is fantastic. And not to mention, if you have the Z1 adapter, I think it would work very well with this stove because of that regulator. And it didn't take long, folks. We are already up to a boil. That thing is performing very well. Let's take a peek inside the kettle there. Look at that. That's fantastic. This stove is not only quiet, but it's a performer. Let's move this bell down. Put that lid back on and put the bell back up. That is really nice. I like this stove. It's doing well. Okay, now that the stove has had time to cool off, we're going to fold this up. Fold these legs down, which are very easy to fold down, by the way. Open our little container, and in the bottom you see that little ring. This just fits down in that little ring, so it centers down in there. There you have it. Nice little package ready to throw into your pack. Well, folks, my final thoughts on this stove. This one is fantastic. This thing works like a champ. The flame control, I was playing with it a second ago off camera. The flame control is wonderful. I just love this stove. It's very effective. I like it a lot. It's probably going to take a few minutes to cool down because of all the stainless steel. I'd say probably 5 minutes. And then you can put this thing away. I just love this hard plastic case that it comes with. That is cool. That'll protect the stove. You can just throw this thing in the pack and throw whatever else in the pack around it, and you don't have to worry about your stove getting damaged or bent or dropped or anything like that. It's going to protect the stove. That is just wonderful. So folks, if you're interested in this Fire Maple Polaris stove with the regulator, I'll put a link in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to leave comments down below, like these videos, share them, and until next time, have a beautiful day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.